What's up, you guys? It's PokeGirl7 here, and in today's video I'm going to be answering your questions from Instagram. So yes, this is a Q&A video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I thought it would be really cool to answer some of your new questions and update you guys on some things that I maybe haven't talked about. So I thought this was the perfect way to do that. So if you want to participate in these Instagram Q&As in the future, make sure you go follow me on Instagram. It's PokeGirl7, just like it is here on YouTube. The link is going to be in the description down below. I'm going to start doing these like maybe every 6 months or so. So yeah, if you want to do that, definitely go follow me. But anyways, guys, I guess we're gonna jump into the questions. I got asked so many different questions. I'm not gonna be able to answer them all in this video. I'm just gonna kind of pick the ones that I like the most or the ones that I feel like answering. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. The first question says, will you buy the Sword and Shield expansion pass? Yes, I have already bought it and I'm really excited for that to come out. I hate that it doesn't come out until June. It feels like it's gonna be a really long wait, but I am very excited about it. And if you guys want to see me play Pokemon Sword and Shield, go follow me on Twitch. I've been doing a bunch of Twitch live streams over there, and I'm really looking forward to doing that for the next year and maybe even longer than that, who knows. And the next question says, what's your dream place to visit? I would say probably Japan, specifically Tokyo. I just love the culture there. It's probably a lot different from where I live. I mean, I know it is, but I think it would be really cool to kind of get that culture shock and experience something that different. Next question is, what got you into playing Pokemon Go in the first place? I started playing Pokemon Go like the second week it came out, July 2016, and the reason I started playing is basically because of nostalgia. I was always a really big Pokemon fan as a kid. I played Gen 1 through 3 and then I kind of stopped like throughout high school, and then after high school that very next year Pokemon Go was released and it got me right back into Pokemon. So I guess I would just say I started playing it because I like Pokemon, and I feel like I might always like Pokemon. The next question says, how many hundos do you have and how many shinies do you have? So I'm assuming they mean in Pokemon Go. In Pokemon Go, apparently I have 54 100% IV Pokemon, and I have a full list of them right here. Most of them are named 100% IVs. I don't think I have any that I didn't realize were 100%. So yeah, apparently I have 54. And now let's see how many shinies I have. I actually don't know specifically. I have 327 shinies. That's actually a pretty big collection. So I'm not going to show you guys all of those. I've made some shiny collection videos in the past, and I'll probably make an updated one in a few months too. So you'll have to wait for that. But it's 327 right now. Next question says, who is your favorite Pokemon and why? Basically, my favorite Pokemon is Gengar, just because he's kind of cute, kind of spooky. He's an original Gen 1 Pokemon, so he just means a lot to me. It's a very nostalgic sort of thing. But I have a lot of other favorites too. Any ideas on when you'll start traveling and where? I've traveled a little bit in the past. I do want to start traveling a little bit more this year. And where, I don't really know, honestly. We're going to California this February, and then after that, I'm not really sure. I would like to go out of country this year somewhere, maybe to like a Go Fest or Safari Zone event. But I'm pretty much game to travel anywhere. The next question is, what kind of movies do you like? I really like scary movies and then also action movies. That's pretty much the two genres that I switch between. Other than that, I don't really know what else I watch. On the next community day, what Pokemon would you like to be shiny? Ooh, that's a good one. I really wanted a Gibble community day, but they released that shiny already, so it's probably not gonna happen. Shiny Axew would be really cool. What else? I actually pretty much got the dream shiny I wanted for community day. That was Ralt, so we got that last year. So I guess Axew would be really cool. The next question is, how many shinies do you have for Pokemon Sword and Shield? I have actually lost count at this point. Out of all the shinies I've hatched myself with the Masuda method, maybe like 8, maybe 10, something around that. I'm not 100% sure, but I have been traded a lot of shinies as well, so I've kind of lost track. How did you first discover Pokemon, and also what were your first thoughts? I don't remember exactly how I discovered Pokemon. I would say from the Pokemon TCG series. My brother and sister were a little older than me, and they collected Pokemon cards, and that kind of got me into that. And my first thoughts was that it was pretty cool. I don't really remember, because Pokemon has been around my entire life. I've been into it as long as I can remember. So I would just say little 5-year-old me probably thought it was freaking sick, and a lot of the Pokemon were cute too. I do remember having a thing for cute Pokemon like Eevee and like Pikachu and things like that. So I guess my first thoughts were good. Do you plan on dyeing your hair different colors in the future? This is a great question. So I haven't been dyeing my hair recently. A lot of you guys know me for like the purple hair look and that sort of thing. I haven't been dyeing it lately, and I don't know if I have plans to or not. That's one of those things that I have to just be in the mood to do it. I'll probably just spontaneously dye my hair at some point. Who knows? I might have red hair, purple hair, green hair. who knows? In what ways has Pokemon Go changed your life? In a lot of ways. Pokemon Go has introduced me to so many people that I consider great friends now. I've formed up this amazing community through Pokemon Go and YouTube. I've traveled to a bunch of places I thought I would never go. I've seen things I thought I would never see. Pokemon Go has changed my life in too many ways to count, and I am very grateful that this game turned into something so big for me. Are you a full-time PokeTuber? Love your videos. Thank you. And yes, I am a full-time PokeTuber. Do you listen to K-pop? If so, what groups? I actually really like K-pop. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure of mine, but I'm basically just like a basic K-pop fan. I'm not really like super into it. I really only listen to BTS and Blackpink, and Blackpink is my favorite. I love them so much. I could watch their videos, like the fan cam videos and stuff, all day. I'm obsessed with them. So like I said, it's like a guilty pleasure of mine. What's your team in Sword and Shield? I can't remember my exact team for the end of the game whenever I beat Leon, because it kind of switched a little bit. The ones I can specifically remember using towards the end were Dragapult, Grimmsnarl, Hatterene. What else? It's so hard for me to remember. I don't know my exact team. Like I said, I switch it up a lot. Favorite Pokemon Go shiny? Also, what lipstick do you wear in most of your videos? The lipstick I wear changes a lot, but the one I've been wearing a lot recently is NYX in the shade Baby Doll. And then my favorite Pokemon Go shiny is probably Snubbull. I actually just caught my third one on Community Day this weekend, and I love that shiny. It's pink and purple, my two favorite colors. It's probably my favorite, and then next to that would be Frostlass because it has the purple and pink theme as well. Have you failed any shinies? I have failed a shiny before in Pokemon Let's Go. In that game, shinies can run away kind of easily, and I found a wild shiny Rapidash in that game and it ran away. I caught the tragic moment on camera too. I think I was streaming at the time, so that was really tragic. Other than that, I can't think of that many. I did try to take an AR picture of shiny Cyndaquil on Cyndaquil Community Day. I was gonna get Pokemon Master Holly to pose with my shiny Cyndaquil, and while I was taking that photo, the game crashed or the Cyndaquil ran away or something. That was really tragic. What's your favorite Gen 8 Pokemon? It's definitely tied between Grimmsnarl and Hatterene. What has been the best moment in your Pokemon Go journey? So I get asked this question a lot, and my biggest memories from the game aren't really from the game itself. It's more so of what the game has caused me to be able to do through YouTube and that sort of thing. Like, my best experiences would be like any meetup where I've been able to meet subscribers. Like GoFest 2018 and 2019 are definitely at the top of the list. Just all the experiences I've had meeting fans or being able to travel and that sort of thing, those are the best experiences I've ever had. I will say I've had a couple moments where I've got like teary-eyed and emotional over the experiences I've been able to have from playing Pokemon Go and doing this YouTube stuff and everything. Being in Times Square for the first time was a big one. I got that on camera and I got a little bit emotional because we stayed in a hotel room right on top of Times Square. We had a beautiful view and it was just amazing. And then I got to see Disney World for the first time because of my YouTube journey, and that was insane too. So I would say there's no specific like in-game moment that was very memorable. It's usually just all about the adventures and where I'm going and who I'm meeting and that sort of thing. And I guess I'm just gonna give you an in-game experience that I really remember. Gengar Raid Day was awesome because I finally got my shiny Gengar. That was a really big one for me, but I could go on all day about this one, guys. Something you enjoy cooking. Oh my gosh, I don't like cooking at all. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. That's one thing that I just have never been good at and I've never really enjoyed. So honestly, I can't even think of anything. That's sad. Do you collect Pokemon cards? I do. I'm not like a hardcore collector, but I do open packs every now and then, and I keep the ones that are like super rare and that sort of thing, so I kind of collect them. How many kids do you want? First of all, I hate this question. I get asked this so much as a woman, I guess, or as a really young woman. Right now, I want zero. Maybe in the future that'll change. I'm sure it will, but right now, 0. And another thing, don't even ask questions like that. It's just kind of weird. And then the next part of their question says, what is your dream job? I'm doing my dream job right now thanks to you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching my videos and buying my merch and doing all these things to help support me. I really love my job right now, and I really hope that I'm able to do this in the future too. If you weren't doing YouTube, what would you do? I honestly don't have an answer to this question. Before YouTube, I kind of wanted to be a cosmetologist and do hair, maybe be a makeup artist, that sort of thing. But these days, I am completely not passionate about that. I feel like being online and kind of building a community is my favorite thing, and if I didn't have YouTube, I'm not really sure what I would be doing right now. I have no answer to that question. What are your top 10 Pokemon? I'm just gonna hurry and name some off the top of my head. I don't know if I can come up with 10, but let's go. Gengar, Mimikyu, Frostlass, Grimmsnarl, my mind just went blank. I can only name 4 off the top of my head. What was it like to meet your followers? Meeting my followers is always amazing. It's really strange to see people in real life that know me, because like online they kind of just come across as numbers. You don't really see them as real people. So whenever you go to a meetup and you're like, wow, people actually watch me, it's so surreal and amazing. And when people like freak out to see me, it's so weird because I don't expect that at all. So I really do enjoy meeting fans, and it's just a wild experience for me. Do you watch anime? So I'm kind of like a new anime fan. I watched it when I was younger. Like I watched the Pokemon anime, Dragon Ball Z, some of the older like nostalgic ones. And after Pokemon Go came out, I watched like the entire Pokemon anime series all the way up to Sun and Moon. But up until the past year or so, I wasn't really that into many animes, but I started watching a little bit more. Like I started Sailor Moon. I really like Sailor Moon. And then I watched Attack on Titan. Me and my husband are obsessed with Attack on Titan. It has an amazing storyline. It's very well made. It's not like a cheesy anime. It's actually really good. I love Attack on Titan. I'm like a hardcore Attack on Titan fan, and I can't wait for the final season to come out later this year. It feels like it's gonna take forever. But anyways, the other anime that I actually just started watching thanks to a recommendation from my friend Adam is My Hero Academia. I think that show is amazing. I'm only on the first season right now. I've been kind of taking it slow, but so far it's amazing. So I guess you could say I watch anime now. I'm like a new anime fan. Talk to me in a year when I'm a little bit more cultured. We'll see how it is. What foundation do you wear? It always looks good. I think these makeup questions are hilarious. The foundation I wear is Wet n Wild Photo Focus. What was your very first Pokemon game you played, and who was your first starter? My very first Pokemon game was Pokemon Crystal, and my starter Pokemon was Totodile. What was the best shiny you've ever caught in your time? I think they just mean in Pokemon in general. I would probably say it's gonna be a Pokemon Go shiny. That's pretty much the only time I ever get shinies, except for now I'm starting to get them in Pokemon Sword and Shield. But in Pokemon Go, my best one, the most memorable one is the shiny Gengar. It's literally one of the worst shinies ever because it barely changes, but it was just such a big moment for me. Gengar's my favorite Pokemon, and I went the entire Gengar raid day without a shiny, and I got it on the very last raid, like 5 minutes before the event was over. So I would say the shiny Gengar was the best. And also, I got a shiny Ghastly at GoFest 2019, and that was a big deal for me too. So I guess those are like my 2 favorites that I've caught. Okay guys, so I guess that's all for the Q&A. So thank you for asking me those questions on Instagram. This is always a lot of fun to film, and I'm planning on doing one of these every few months or so. So if you want to start asking me questions on Instagram, make sure you go follow me there. And I also do other interactive content on there every now and then too. So it's a really fun place to get to know me a little bit better. But anyways guys, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure you smash that like button. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel to join my Gengar gang, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!